adventure in the world of Chronovus, or Chronovus, yeah. And y'all are currently on the continent of Eals, and y'all have traveled across wherever y'all came from to reach the town of Flora, which is in the top right on the top left continent. It should be between the town on y'all's map. Each of y'all should have a map of the world, so that way y'all can just see where y'all currently are, because why wouldn't y'all have a map? It's going to be between the city of Solaris and Brightonton. So, this is just get a quick view of the world map for anyone in the audience to see, and I will move y'all over to the actual town. So y'all should see the town right now, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you know what? Everybody, roll. We're gonna do this by order. Everybody, roll 1d20 in the chat. And we'll go from highest to lowest. Okay, so the first person to come in will be...
Oh, shit, I rolled another one.
Nice.
Hey, man, get him out the way now.
Yeah. So the first person to walk into the town will be Johnny, which I will let you introduce your character, and I can also... that way I can give you access to your character as well to move as you see fit.
Okay, cool.
So that's your character that you just popped in, and you can zoom in on your characters yourself. Like you don't have to see what the other characters are seeing. So I'm gonna relinquish control over to Johnny for this character as soon as I remember how to do that. What the hell? No. Token settings. No details. Oh, controlled by... There we go. Johnny. There we go. You can test it out and move your character as you see.
Which character is it?
It should be the little hobgoblin I just put on the screen. Here, he should be... I accidentally moved him... He's in the first archer shoot. I accidentally put him there by accident. So here I can maybe...
Okay.
You see him?
Yeah. Okay. There we
There
go.
you go.
Awesome. Cool.
And there should be a little like there should be a little square above him. And if you hit that shows you how to change your size and all that. And there should be a little rotator above it. So if you want to be facing a certain way, you can spin it and it'll rotate for you.
Yo, let's get it. That's cool. Okay.
All right.
So my character is Enrictius Hobengard. He is a hobgoblin of the Feywild. He is a blood hunter by trade. That's kind of the thing he was doing. He's also got some other stuff going on for later. He wears some scale mail, dark in color. He has a great sword strapped to his back. And he also has a hand crossbow on one hip and some bolts on the other side. And he looks to be in his mid-30s. And that's Enrictius for right now. But you can call him Rick.
I don't know, Rick.
Well, geez, you can just call me Rick if you want. That's fine.
Okay. I'm not gonna do the as you walk by, Johnny, into the city. There was a guard at the front gate, but he looked to be extremely old, and you were wondering why this old man was set to guard in the gate. And as you can see, there's no one else guarding the front gate to this city or this little town as well.
So he's just this old dude chilling by the gate.
Yes. And when you walk into the city, you actually notice there is very few men throughout this town. There are mostly women and children walking around. And
Haremi.
all you know is that this town requested aid from the city, but they weren't able to come, so they put out a reward for adventurers to show up. So you're going to be walking around just asking questions and figuring out why they requested aid. So you can put yourself anywhere on the map for right now, and we will move on to the next person to come in.
Sounds good to me. Yes, sir.
All right, the next person who will be coming in, if I look at it correctly, I think it is Houston. You will be coming in next. So I will move your token in.
Oh, I rolled a 1, but okay.
Wait, no, you did.
No, Houston could go ahead.
Who am I looking at that rolled the 13? Oh, that's before.
No,
Okay.
Houston can go ahead. He can take my number.
My bad, Brittany. Okay, so Brittany, you will be coming in. No, don't give me that. All right. And there you are popping in. Let me.
All right, sick.
I'm gonna rotate you, and I will now relinquish control as soon as I can see the settings on the character. Yes, controlled by. Alright, so you should be able to grab the character now and move her as you see fit.
Okay.
There you go. Same thing that with Johnny. You passed by, you found it weird that there was an old man standing alone guarding the gate, and that there were also mostly women and children and very few men walking throughout this small town.
Okay.
And then next up, go ahead and introduce your character. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, her full name, let me actually look at my sheet because I kind of BS'd it.
My name is Jeff.
Yep.
Yes.
Five. Now, her name is Florida because I thought it'd be funny. Florida, Flint Pink. She goes by Ryder or Rida. Just an average small town Lightfoot halfling. Doesn't really have much going for herself. Is looking for a purpose in life. It's from a village similar to this one, small, whatever, not very populated. So, yeah.
Okay.
You're a human.
Alchemist.
She's a halfling.
And I'm tall for a halfling. Instead of just being a 3 foot or under, I'm 3'5".
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Please tell me your primary use of weaponry is a gat.
Is a cat. That would be better. I do have a sling.
Yeah, it's close enough.
You can give yourself a flintlock if you wish.
You know what? I feel like that'd be better.
Like, there are guns in this world. There are primarily there. You can get a revolver. You can get a rifle. It is medieval time, but it's more of fantasy medieval. So guns do exist.
Okay. Cool.
So you can actually go into D20 and add a regular. If you want to choose a random gun at your choice, you can choose like a shotgun, blunderbuss, stuff, whatever, something like that.
Okay, that makes sense with the whole like artificer thing too. So.
Yes. So if you want to go ahead and change that gear, you can.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So while you're doing that, as of right now, Johnny, your character is just on the main road of this. You're by the state. You're to your right. Just so everybody gets an idea, we can use Johnny as a reference point. To his right. To your right is the tavern. Well, it looks like a tavern. To your left looks like the stables.
Oh, this is a tavern? Shit. I'm gonna go in here. There you go.
That's fine. I have maps for the interior of the buildings as whenever y'all go to win them. To the top left of y'all, where it looks like the shingle roof is, like the small little building that looks like gray and looks like scales. Y'all notice is it's kind of like an open area, but there's a furnace. It looks like what it looks like a blacksmith shop, and in the very center of the town, just left of the, I guess those little things you'll see, like the squares, are just like huts that you can clearly see those are living quarters. And then the biggest building looks like a place where the town will converge. It's basically the town hall.
Okay.
So, I will move I will move the maps around. My fucking chat, bitches love cannons. Very well played. So even if y'all are separated, y'all will see what the other people are seeing. It just depends on what viewpoint we're going through. Anyway, so that's the reference for the town. Next up, I do believe. Let's see.
Jedi.
Was it Jedi? No, John.
I rolled a 1.
John.
I rolled a 3.
John, you rolled a 5. So it'll be John. So just to get out of the way, it'll be John, Jedi, and Houston. So John, you'll be entering the campaign next. I will be putting you in a second.
This is Dende, right?
This is Dende. Yes.
He goes by Dende, but his real name is Denver Daly. You can call him Dende. He is green, bald, pointy ears. He stands about 5'3". He is a cleric fighter.
Okay. John, the character should be relinquished to you.
Fair enough. Let me see if I have some controls here. Okay, and he runs up right here and he shifts homeboy. Yeah. Okay.
God damn it, John.
Okay, no, that's completely a joke. Okay. So yeah, he is a rather kind-hearted individual who is just looking to find his way in the world, I guess. And
so what race and class are you?
The race is Vendred. Hold on. Verdun. And I am a cleric fighter.
Okay. You can put yourself.
And I have no weapon. No weapon visible to anyone.
Okay, well, you can put yourself anywhere. Sorry, the grids are a little off, but you can basically we can tell where you're gonna be. Okay.
I'm in general vicinity.
Like I said, y'all just walking around the town, talking to people, getting some basic information. We'll go back to that. Let me write this down real quick, y'all's initiative order, so I can stop looking at the chat roll. So it was Johnny first. Then it was Brittany. Then it was John.
Rick. Ryder.
Yes.
It was Rick. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying. And then it'll be Houston. And then Jedi. Okay, so Houston, we will load your character.
Didn't me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Quick question. Do we have the little starter pack for our inventory? Starter adventure pack?
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all should have basic amenities like rations, a bedroll, 50 foot of rope,
okay.
Stuff like that.
Adventure.
Okay, so Jedi and then Houston. Okay. All right. See you later, Arlen. Sorry, my one viewer is gone. It's fine.
Hold up, we can fix that. We can add another viewer on there. Hang on.
But you'll be able to see what you'd be able to see on my map. Well, I guess you can just turn my screen off. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jedi, you are now entering the fray.
Right.
And I will move you to where you can. And so let me quickly relinquish this character over to you. All right, there you go. And you should remember. I remember how to move the characters on your own, and you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I do. I can't see my character. Oh, now I can. Yeah, sorry. zoom down. I am Ranul, a wood elf ranger. I guess you could. I had it all. Sorry, I had a hole in my head. I am Ranul, a wood elf ranger, who through tragic circumstance has appeared upon this town. I guess you could say through self-imposed exile, he decided to leave his wood elf territory and just start traveling around the territory. For while he may not hate mortals for the time, while he may hate mortals for the time being, he hates his own wood elf kin even more so. That may change, but at the moment I'm perfectly content wandering around the lands, living and hunting in the forests, and hunting down any monsters for coin if need be. I have a longbow, but don't be deceived, because I also have some short-range weapons I can use in close quarters. And while it may look rather weak and frail to you, bear in mind I am 35 summers years old, and I know how to throw down in a fight.
Very good. And last but not least, we will be adding in Houston. I messed my map up. There we go. A bronze dragonborn, correct?
Yeah.
This is the closest I can get to. Like, trust me, for some reason there is no dragonborn tokens on this website.
Racist.
My thoughts exactly.
I didn't make the website.
They profile and thinking all of us Dragonborn are all ashy colored.
This is actually not even a. It's actually not even a dragon
I'm
boss.
thinking
It's a lizard. It's a lizard.
You probably need a bath.
A lizardman.
Got some lotion
for the scaly skin. All right.
I haven't been around my lamp enough.
All right. You should have full movement of your character. There you go. And the same thing with everybody else. You notice that there is there's only a very what looks like a frail old man guarding the city, which seems weird to you. You would think they would have a more capable guy doing that. And that as you enter the city, there are mostly women and children, and looks like there's it also looks like y'all can all notice that the laboring work is being done by the women. The very few men that are there are doing laboring work as well, but it looks like there's more women out there than there are men.
So this one that I'm about to shove right here without a knife is a woman?
No, that is the stable keep. And he has a rake he has a pitchfork for the hay for the horses. But anyway, before we get to that though, Houston, go ahead, introduce your character.
So I don't need to do my whole background.
You can divulge whatever you want to divulge.
Okay. So my name is Donner Atim, which is actually it translates to Thunder Breath, because he's a bronze dragonborn. I've got lightning breath attack. I carry 2 battle axes. I'm a fighter / paladin. Let me see if I can pronounce this shit. He's originally from the dragonborn homeland of Tymanther, and they hate dragons, but he just so happens to worship the dragon god Bahamut. And he swore an oath to his god and got exiled for it. After being exiled, he started roaming the lands, trying to find any trace of followers of his sect or anything dealing with his religion. He hopes to one day ascend to being a platinum dragonborn and be purified. In his travels, he's gone from many towns. He had many people either run away in terror just because they think he's a dragon, just because of his appearance, and others would always try to get him to fight their battles for him. If the battles happen to be something, worthwhile or a just cause, and if the coin was enough to fund his journeys, then he would do it. he ended up going to a human kingdom, and they had a undead army encroaching on their territory. So he decided to step in and enlist and help them out with their fight. And he ended up earning the rank of sergeant. And during his time fighting the undead, he had an unfortunate encounter with a bunch of undead gnomes, which wiped out most of his platoon. And even though he can stare down a hellhound without even blinking or flinching, just the sight of a gnome freaks him out. He's got severe PTSD triggered by gnomes, so she ought to be tripping. He hasn't found anything dealing with He hasn't found any traces of his sect, but he's going to continue to look, and that's what he's doing now. Also, he tries to keep people at a distance, because anytime people touch him, or if he touches them, or they happen to sit where he had previously been sitting, they tend to get shocked. So no hugs. And he secretly loves to knit, but sucks at it because he's so full of static electricity that the wool's always fluffed out, and any unfortunate person who happens to be given a gift by him tends to get zapped as well. But yeah, that's old Donner. His personality's pretty mellow. He's got a whole live and let live mentality, but if you fuck with anybody that's affiliated with him, or if they are too weak to defend for themselves, then he's going to step in and put you in your place.
All right.
Very nice.
All right.
I spent over an hour writing my backstory.
Well, anytime y'all have something y'all would like me to do in the campaign, like for pertaining to y'all's story, like if y'all see something of interest to y'all, or you want me to include it, just send me a private message later at some point, and I'll work it in somehow.
I sent you a DM in Discord, by the way, of my character sheet.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, if there's something like you particularly want to like pursue, just let me know.
All right.
Second question: do your streams say like can you go back and watch them on Twitch?
Yes, they do.
Okay, cool.
And I also upload them to YouTube. So after I'm done with after I because Twitch doesn't save them forever. They get deleted after a certain while, so I upload them to YouTube so they're permanently there. So if I ever have to go to look at the video that goes moved from Twitch, I can just go see it there.
So I can't say the C word, right?
Wait.
I
must say it. You can say.
Why wouldn't you be
candy
able to
all
talk
you
about cream cheese? That's weird.
look.
Sir, I'll have you know I work with cream cheese every day. Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry.
That sounds really messy.
I mean, look, I personally don't care what anyone says, but just don't say anything that will get me banned, please.
Only talk about shrimp.
Yeah, it's probably better to not talk about children.
That's a C word we should avoid, definitely.
Yeah.
A child.
Just can't understand normal thinking.
I'll do my best not to swear, but as Houston can attest to, a Scotsman's best for not swearing is...
No. Look, y'all can swear. There's no rule saying you can't swear. Just, I don't know exactly 100% what would get me banned.
Hang on, I'll copy and paste it.
There you go.
Yeah. Jedi be sitting there playing with me, and I got my 7-year-old sitting beside me, and he's like, "Levi, you're fucking dad." Oh shit! I mean, damn it.
Yeah. We swear a lot over here.
It's fine. I don't care if you swear. Just please do not get me banned. That's all I ask.
Has Levi learned new words from me, Houston?
Oh, he's already heard a lot of those.
All right, so we will continue on while Brittany is doing that. We will start back up with Johnny or Rick's character. So yeah, like I said, you're walking around this town. Mostly are women just doing the average laboring work. Like you saw, like there's some farms that they're tending to. doing housework, actually in doing some manual labor too. Like you see some of them like going out into the like heading out to the forest with axes, chopping like they're getting ready to chop trees down for wood for the
Damn.
fires, stuff like that. They're doing all the work that you would normally think that they wouldn't. And there are very, very few men. Like as far as you can tell, the only few men is like the one you can see for certain is the old man guarding the city, and then the stable guy.
And they both look old, yes?
Yes, they're both like they're aged. They're predominantly very aged. Yes.
Okay.
Just quick thing. Jedi, those which you're standing on are archer towers. So, I mean, you can go up there if you wish.
I'm just scouting the outside to see if, just scanning the horizon.
Okay. Anyway, so Johnny, what would you like to do?
Rick is going to walk up to this person tending this horse, this hay bale. See, there's a lot of old guys here. Well, I guess more specifically, 2 of you. Where are the rest of the men? There's a lot of, there seem to be a lot of women here doing all this stuff. So where are all the guys at?
Oh, sorry, son, you have to speak up a little. You asked about the women? I mean, the men or the women?
I mean, both kind of. Like, where are all the men?
Well, I believe that's what you're here to find out. We put in requests for help. We don't know. That's why we asked for help, but the city wouldn't help us. So the mayor put in a request.
And they decided that he wanted you to like bale all this hay over here. That's what they have you doing.
I've been doing this my whole life. I've been working these stables as far as I can remember.
So are there any horses, or there's just people?
Yes, there are. Well, you can look inside the stables. There's 3 horses inside the stables right now, and there's actually if you I'm not going to ask you to roll because you can clearly see it. There's a wagon. There's like a simple like 4-person wagon. Well, it looks like it's just in the back of the stable room. It's got some hay in it. It looks like it's meant for like casual riding more so than manual labor of a wagon.
Okay. Well, with that being said, all right. Well, where do I need to go to find out what's going on around here?
Now you can go see the mayor. He would most likely be the one to know what's going on the most.
All right.
If you
and I will make my way to like right here.
He points you over to the town hall because obviously that's what you would think the mayor would be going. So while you're working on that, we will move. While you're walking that way, we'll move over to Brittany's character.
Yeah.
I believe you said you moved yourself to the tavern.
I did, and my girl is a raging alcoholic and would like to check it out.
Okay. I'm now moving y'all. Y'all all see what Brittany sees, so I'm moving y'all over to the tavern.
My question is, why are you so angry, Brittany?
So does she get like a half pint?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know how to move tokens over. If anyone could figure that out, that'd be great.
Oh, I almost made a bad joke.
It's a tab at the top, I think. Will.
Ooh.
Type it out. Type it out.
No.
Type it out. Send it to me.
A tab at the top.
Yeah, I think there's a tab for each panel. Or there was. I don't see it on your stream.
Settings.
Yeah, I think you have to drag the. No, maybe not.
Let's see.
Uh,
Sorry, we're still learning out. D&D Beyond. I mean, Roll20 is still newish to me, so I know there is a way to drag tokens over.
Whew, that was almost a permaban.
Oh my god.
That meatball is a spicy.
Mucho spice.
You know what? I have them saved in my library, so I'll just move the tokens as is.
Yeah, you guys are seeing my after image on the other side. I just ran in so fast.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, look how small.
Hey, look,
Whoops.
Pac-Man.
You are itty bitty. Wow.
I will make her character bigger.
Oh, there I am.
Okay.
Damn, that's a big chicken.
All right,
Well,
Brittany, you should
scale to a
have
halfling, remember.
you have access to this character.
All right, sick nasty. Well, I'm gonna sit my behind right here. Make sure I look that man directly in the eyes.
That's
and
actually
say,
a woman.
Okay, milady.
Yeah. What do you want?
Just send him
I
in.
would like your house special brew, please.
So you want some meat, eh?
I do.
All right. That'll be 1 copper.
All right, let me just take that out of my baggie.
Oh yeah, and just explain how the transfer of money works. It's basically keep it in orders of 10. Basically, 10 copper will equal 1 silver. 10 silver will equal 1 gold.
Gotcha. Go to my equipment.
You see, lassie, we would have stronger stuff, but with the men gone, we don't have anyone going out to town into the city and collecting supplies for us, so we have what we have left. So if you're looking for something stronger, I'm sorry, we don't have that here.
Well, that's a shame. I was really looking forward to seeing what you had. Do you know by chance what happened to these dudes? Because I'd really like to try this at its fullest power.
Well, as best I know, is they tend to disappear at night. We don't know what's going on. We just seem over the past couple of weeks, every night a few men would go missing. It's almost as if like they're selected.
Ah, how the tables have turned.
Pardon?
Well, you know, at least we don't have to worry about going out at night now, huh?
I guess. I mean, I don't really go. I live here, so I mean, this is where my patron is. I have no reason to go out.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take my time and enjoy this nice mead, and I might do some snooping around for you.
Well, that would be most appreciated.
All right. And so goes my day.
All right. Oh, 1 second.
To do all of the characters in order, by the way, as to how we rolled in the first place.
Yeah, I have it written down.
Alrighty.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, someone is typing something to me about something about D&D.
Hey guys, we're playing Dildos and Dongers.
You've got very good voice talents, Houston.
Thank you very much.
Well, mind you, what's your Scottish accent like?
Bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want to hear mine?
I have
You'll hear
never met
mine
an
in a s-
American that can do a good Scottish accent.
You know who I'm talking about, John. You know
What are
exactly.
you looking at, you stupid donkey?
All right. Okay, so Brittany.
They keep talking shit. I'm gonna put you in the spare room.
So you're just gonna be sitting right now into the tavern
It's not good, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Until nighttime.
No, it's bad.
until nighttime. Well, she does also inform you that if you would like to inquire more information, that she gave you she gave you all the information she had. If you would like to inquire more, she advised you go see the mayor.
Okay.
So now you know how I feel whenever I'm watching something and they got somebody pretending to be Southern in a movie, like Rick Grimes.
Oof.
Ah,
Carl, stay
that-
back.
Okay.
Coral.
So is
Everybody
that
down
so? I
south
think
calls like they got
I assume you're
asses.
gonna finish your drink and then head that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we're moving the players back over to the the city. Oops. Or that's the town.
Oh,
Okay. Next up, while she's finishing her drink, we're going to move over to John's character.
Dende.
Yeah, Dendai.
I believe I just got moved to shit.
No, you're still where you left your character.
Yeah, no, I just moved myself back.
Well, anyway, so what are you doing?
Would I have overheard the conversation between the
roll up.
now non?
If you're clearly looking for information and you just happen to be, I guess, prying for information through just via hearing, since if you're not talking to anybody, roll me a perception check.
Alrighty. First roll of the game, guys.
Is your perception tied to your base stats, by the way? Do you like a modifier depending on what race or skills you are?
It depends on your race and your class. Yes. You can also it also depends on where you put your stats in.
Order that.
So my perception.
I don't see your roll on the screen.
Yeah, I gotta change it from earlier. We were messing around with it. You remember?
Oh, you can't just put a regular dice roll up.
Did it roll?
No, not yet.
Oh, you should get a music bot for this Discord channel. You can get ambient music.
I think the Roll20 has a jukebox.
Yeah, but y'all wouldn't be able to hear it unless y'all were watching the stream. Unless you could put the stream on in the background, but then you'll have to get rid of my voice. Okay. Okay, so you rolled a solid 9. You know what? You were able to make out a little bits here and there. It's not a difficultly high roll. Like, you were actively perceiving, trying to figure out the sound. You were next to him, so it wasn't like... And they weren't exactly whispering, so...
No, I wasn't trying to be secretive or anything. I was talking in a regular tone.
Yeah, and it's not like the town is bustling with a lot of people, so it's not like it was hard to hear. So yeah, I'm sorry, what? You're breaking up, John.
Up.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Could it be possibly because of the loud banging?
I'm
Could it be
sorry.
possibly because of all the loud banging from the blacks behind me?
Yeah, but you still heard it. You still heard what you got bits and pieces of what you were trying to seek out.
Could it be?
I'm sorry. Like, you're breaking up really bad.
Okay, so I'd like to make my way towards him also.
Towards the mayor's office or the town hall. Okay. John. Is that where you're heading, John? To the town hall? John?
John boy.
Can you hear us, John? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
Yep.
All right. So while you're doing that, if you're not doing anything in particular special, we move on to Jedi's character.
I go, without even looking at the stable hand, I go straight to the tavern.
Okay. You going in?
Yep, going in.
Okay. So we will move your character over.
Mhm.
Everybody will move back to the tavern. And there we go. Got the whole thing on view for everybody to see. And let me put in a token
I reckon this is whenever I'm still drinking.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So how turn order works is most of the time, whenever y'all are in initiative, it's all happen. Imagine it's all happening at the exact same time. Like it's just different perspectives at that given moment.
Okay.
Okay.
How come I look smaller than the halfling?
Because you're the quarterling. Okay.
That's
There you go.
better.
There you go. And then relinquish control to Jedi. All right.
Okay, I go straight to the barkeep.
Yeah, what I be having?
You got any spirits?
I'm pardon. What?
You got. What's your strongest drink?
We got mead, son.
Me.
They got nothing good.
Fine, I'll have some of that. And do you have any venison?
We got lamb.
Lamb? That's fine. One final question. Have you seen anyone that looks like me lately?
We don't get many elves around this part here, son.
Good. How much is it for the meat and the mead?
It'll be 1 silver if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, here you go.
Very nice sound effect. I like that.
I'll go straight over here and eat said food.
Okay. Is there any questions you would like to ask the tavern, or do you want to talk to the other person the only other person sitting in the tavern?
Oh yeah, that's right. You halfling. What are you doing here? I don't see many of your kind.
Well, just sampling the fine beverages this place has to offer that aren't so fine.
Also, barkeep, is there any news from the city?
News from the city? What do you mean?
The city. Well, I can't remember what it's called. The big city.
You mean Solaris?
Yes, that place.
What are you trying to get out of it?
I just want to hear what other travelers have been saying on the road.
I mean, we haven't been getting much news from this, from there recently. It's been all quiet over here. They don't really we're a small town, son. They don't really pay much attention to us.
Good, that's fine by me. I'll go and eat my food over here then. For now. Nice to meet you, halfling.
As you.
Okay, so the elf grabs his plate of food, and moses on over to the back table. And as you notice, there's when you sit down, you happen to sit right next to the spit bucket. If you notice, there's a tiny spittoon right behind you. You spit in it. You know what? Roll me a performance check.
Good lord.
Oh
Is that a
no.
D20?
That is a D20. Anytime you make a check or a save, you will roll a D20 for those.
Okay, rolled a D20, I got a 12. Do I have to put any modifiers on it on my character?
Yes, you would go to your character sheet and you would look at
Yep.
your performance stat.
Performance stats. It is. What? Performance stat? There isn't a performance stat.
There should be.
There's strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence,
Oh,
wisdom,
no.
charisma.
Okay. In the big column at the center, there should be like animal handling
It's on the
right.
field.
Yeah, performance I get a +1.
Yeah.
+1, so you would add a +1, making another 13. You successfully spit in the bucket, but when you spit in the bucket, you notice this bucket hadn't been cleaned in a while. So when you kind of spit into it, you kind of broke the brothy layer above it, and it released a foul odor, something you haven't smelled in a while. Roll me a survival check, I think.
Is that another D20?
Yes.
12, survival check. Survival. You said survival, yeah? I get a +1 on survival.
No, I'm sorry, my bad. It's Constitution check. I don't know why I said survival. Constitution check. Yes.
My constitution is 4. I get a +2, it says.
Okay.
Constitution.
Okay. So that's a 14. You're able to stay awake. The smell doesn't totally knock you out, but you're sitting
Safe.
very unpleasant. You're sitting very unpleasantly in this next to this spittoon. Almost like someone let out a really bad fart, and it's just very foul and unpleasant for you to sit in this chair now.
Sad thing is I know exactly what that smells like.
In which case, am I allowed to move here?
Oh yeah, you can move.
In which case, I say, Tavern Wench, your spittoon is shite. I'm gonna go and eat over here.
And she just gives you this snow like, kind of like, up yours, I'm busy.
Spare me your concern, wench. I gave you a silver coin. You should be happy with that.
She just goes back to doing her duty. She doesn't have time to just keep arguing. She's not even arguing. She's just not really have time to. So I'll move her just over to the stove where she's tending to the meats on the stove. Ooh, that's the wrong thing. Come on, move the character. Whatever. We'll move her back over here. For some reason, it's not letting me turn her. It's just grabbing the map. Why are you grabbing the map? Fuck it.
Wait to find out what's in that spittoon.
Okay. I mean, you can go and investigate the spittoon if you wish.
I'd rather drink my mead right now.
Are you
It's
sure?
my turn to the next person. I want to see what Houston does.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Who made the noise?
That was me, my bad.
Ah, good. I like the sound effect. All right. Y'all should be seeing the. Oop, wrong thing. Y'all should be seeing the town again, and we will go over to Houston's character. Oop, no, god damn it. There we go. Sorry. Roll20 is acting. I hate the controls for Roll20. Anyway, so Houston, what is your character doing?
At first glance, my character, well, I guess, do I need to do a perception check to see if I can tell that the town's kind of sparse of people?
No, it's fairly obvious. It's not like it's being kept secret. It's very, very obvious that there's less people than there should be in this town.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Are you the only guard around here?
I just say, sonny.
I said, excuse me, sir. Are you the only guard around here?
Yeah. I've been a guard for oh shit. How long have I been a guard? When were you born? Hey, it doesn't matter. I tell you, I have been a guard for so long. I've seen so many things here, son. It's been long days of hard work. Just I got these bunions on my feet, and they hurt when I stand here all day. But no one can really do the role because I got all these children and women we gotta watch after. It's hard being old. When you get to my age, sometimes you learn that getting old isn't fun. You can't do the things you used to want to do anymore. And he's just gonna keep rambling until you say something.
While he's rambling, I'm gonna do lay on hands on him.
Okay. For what reason?
Pain? I don't know.
Oh, okay. Man, I feel life flowing through these old bones. My feet don't ache as much. What the hell? That kind of hurt. Did you just shock me?
Yeah, it happens. What about your fortifications?
Well, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jedi.
Why does this lizard man come from Russia?
Hey, let him.
The frozen lands of Russia.
He can have whatever voice he wishes to give his character.
I started back playing WoW again, and my main character on there is Drana, and they're fucking Russian. So,
so well,
What level are you?
now that they've done the level squish, like level 40.
Well, as you can see, we got these old pike walls. They're about 10 feet tall. So, you know, they keep the basic raff at bay, you know, animals. We have the gates, so if we have to close it, but if someone were to significantly attack us, well, we'd be in a tight there pickle.
Do you mind if I do an inspection?
You inspection for what?
Just to test your defenses. Look around, see if there's any weaknesses. Bad habit.
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go ask the mayor. We barely know you.
I would like to do repairs if possible.
Roll a persuasion
I see
check.
you're underhand. All right. Persuasion. What do I get? Persuasion. +4. All right. 24.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 3 for a second. I was like, wait. Oh, you have
No, that was my previous roll.
Oh, okay. Shit, you rolled a natural 20. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you beat him outright. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. But y'all gonna hear me roll my dice because I actually have physical dice with me. That way, y'all can't see my rolls, as I'm sure you know. Anyone who doesn't know, you don't see the DM's rolls for anyone who has never played this before.
Mm-hmm.
So
the reason I'm asking him for this, with his past of going from town to town, everybody always wanting to get him to fight their battles for him, and during his time fighting the undead, he's just going ahead and saving himself some trouble. Being sure that since they're understaffed, that he can help out as much as possible.
Well, you can walk around and you see that these trees are fairly, like, they're basically just trees that have been turned into like they're normal logs that have spikes along the top. So they're normal pike walls. So like, and there's mud in between as they're like kind of like clay holding, and they're heavily wrapped up with rope around the top while they're at least buried 3 feet in the ground. So, I mean, for a basic small town's fortification, it looks fairly sturdy. And if you walk inside, you can see there's like the like angle poles keeping, you know, the support on one side of the wall forced outward, so that way they don't get pushed in if something were to attack. And then you also notice that there's, or at least around the town, there's archer towers that they're at least 3 feet over the wall to give people like cover to shoot off if they were to need to, and such. So that's what you're looking at fortification. And then there's a big like it's kind of a sliding gate for the main front entrance.
Okay. He's going to thank him for his time, and then I'm going to head to... go on, Cody. I'm going to head to the tavern as well.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right. So we will start back up to Johnny's character.
All right.
And you walked into
I'll get myself a real life beer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Lucky bastard.
Carry on.
So you walked into the town hall, correct?
I walked up to the front of it and just kind of was looking around. I noticed that 2 other people went straight to the bar, and then a large, a Dragonborn also went into the bar. And then I'll look and I'll see Mr. Denver Daly. And looks like everybody's going to the tavern. What do you say?
I'm guessing a drink wouldn't be too bad.
The name's Rick. What's your name?
Denver Daily.
Oh, and just to clarify, y'all can clearly tell amongst yourselves that as players or as characters, y'all seem out of place here. Like, y'all don't belong at this town. Just to clarify, so like it wouldn't be hard to determine that these people aren't really from around this area. So you can determine who's a casual citizen versus someone who's new to town, like someone who looks like out of place. Like everybody kind of looks the same a little bit. So when you see different people, like it's predominantly a human town.
Okay, good deal. I didn't want to just assume that I would know all that.
Yeah.
Well, Denver, why don't we head over to the tavern, I guess? see what's going on with those other people who obviously don't belong here, like you and me.
I mean, yeah. There was one that was kind of different for us, though, besides just me.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Sure, Rick.
We've been on about an hour, Ed.
Follow.
Okay, so I'll move all over to the tavern. Okay, I'll move each of y'all's. Give me 1 second to move y'all's tokens in. Let's see. Houston went in first. So I will move you here.
Oh shit, Gojira!
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, they don't have a bronze color token.
Monkey?
Yes, we're all very excited for that movie.
Monkey.
And there's John.
Yes, Cody, I see.
There's got to be a way to move these tokens over. If someone can Google that while I'm doing this, that'd be great. And
Google the what?
Like how to move the tokens over into the
It's probably easier to just move the map since you have to move each individual token.
I mean, like there is a way to move the tokens, like, and like move the map, change the map, and have the tokens transfer over. Okay, so everybody should have access to moving their characters. So yeah, John and Johnny, you can move as is. Okay, so we'll go, since Houston was the one to come in first, we'll have, I guess, John, you went up the stairs for some reason, and then Johnny went straight to the bar. Houston, you came into the tavern, so you can move your character as you would like.
Okay. All right.
You can, he can actually go before me, since he came into the bar before me, if you'd like.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
okay, cool.
Yeah. Because since y'all technically y'all would be just coming in, so like, cause he was already kind of there previously.
Mhm.
Okay, so well, actually, yeah. Let's just do a quick thing for him, and then have y'all walk in. So if you move your character over to the outside door,
sure.
that way we don't break up continuity. All right, Houston, your character walks in, and remember, you can rotate your character. There should be a little like turning icon for you to move your thing if you want to rotate them.
Okay. Do I smell the swamp ass in the air from that spittoon?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Come on. Perception. Come on, kitty.
You're just on it.
18.
He watched. Well, hold on. John, he's gonna be like Corey. He's gonna pass all of his like not critical rolls and then start messing up on the ones where it matters. We have a guy in our other campaign. Corey.
No combat except for rocket.
Corey plays with us, and he makes every check and every save like on point. But when it comes to like combat, he misses every time.
Yeah, that tended to be me when I was playing Pathfinder. I would be able to hit hard, but when it came time for my character to do anything as far as jumping or getting somewhere quickly, he was clumsy as fuck and always ended up rolling a 1.
Oh, Johnny, whenever he first joined our session, he burned down a house.
Oh, I did that on purpose.
Yeah, but he rolled a nat 1 and burned the fucker down.
It'd be like that.
But hey, he killed all the vampire thralls in there by exposing them to sunlight. So
you know, sometimes Morty just has to get the work done. You know, Rick. Jeez.
Anyway,
Okay, so do I smell it?
oh yeah, you definitely smell like You like as soon as you walk in, you can identify immediately where that smell is coming from, and it just you have like you were in an old dusty town one time, and you could immediately recognize that's old spit. That's
Okay.
old tobacco spit.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to the bar wench real quick.
Quick question: does your character have Presta?
Presta.
It's a spell called Prestidigitation.
No.
Okay, I didn't know. I know you were part paladin. I don't know if paladins get Presta. I think they do eventually, but
I've only got one level in Pally at the moment. Only thing I can do is the lay on hands and divine sense or whatever it's called.
okay. All right. So, what are you doing?
Excuse me, bartender. I don't want to be rude, but
Are you
where
sc-
is your spittoon? That smell is.
Are you screaming that from across the room, or are you at the bar?
As soon as he smelled it, he's
So
asking the
you're
bartender.
announcing that out loud. Okay, I just meant whenever you do talk, I need to make just to clarify, like either you're talking next to a person or if you're just announcing out loud. So like say for whatever reason, if y'all are trying to sneak up on something and you just say something, like say, hey guys, I'm gonna whisper this, so that way we know what tone you're taking. I know we can usually tell, but just to clarify for specifics, I need to know those things.
Oh yeah. We had a rogue in one of our group. We're all trying to sneak through some catacombs, and the paladin was on the other side of the room. Is like, all right, you guys go over here. Echoes, and everything in there turned on us.
Okay, so you're announcing this out loud though.
Yes.
She just looks at you kind of with a scowl. Not because of what you are, just you had just the audacity to ask her why her tavern smelled, and she just points to the back corner, to the left of her, to where the spittoon would be.
All right, he's gonna go over there and get that for her, and go and dump that shit out outside.
Okay. So you can mosey while you're moving your character over there, and then we can have Johnny and John's character come in.
So we smell this as we enter, yes.
If you want to make a perception check to see if you can smell that when you walk in, sure. If you both want
I
to
would like to do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let me see what my murder fur is. Ooh, a +1. Yeah.
John,
Ooh.
that's not convenient.
No, not really. It smells like a normal. The smell of alcohol and food kind of overpowers it for you.
Okay. Well, I will take up a seat right here.
Okay.
Let me get something to eat and drink if you don't mind. I'm traveled a long way to get here. I'm pretty hungry.
All right. What do you be having?
What's ready? What's quick and cheap?
We got cheese, lamb on a rat. We got lamb ribs, and bread.
Let me get some cheese and some lamb ribs and something to wash it down, please.
Okay. So you just want a basic meal?
Yeah.
That'd be. Well, hold on, John. Hold on. That'd be 1 silver, please.
Here's a gold. Since we're trying to help y'all out and everything.
She puts an extra slice of cheese on your plate for you, and so you get a plate with some lamb ribs. You got a mug of mead and a piece of cheese and a pretty fairly large slice of cheese.
All right, I will. I'll start eating that right now.
Okay, John.
Can I get the same as him in any way?
1
If that's
silver.
possible.
1 silver.
I'm not very knowledgeable of this current currency.
John, don't give me that.
I'll
You know the. Oh,
put a gold on the table.
oh, you're doing. Are you doing this in character? Or you know how the currency works. Are you just doing the thing where you? Are you doing the thing where you want to keep your money even so you don't have to break it up?
No, this is character.
Okay. Well, she gives you the same plate, simple mug of ale with a few ribs and a slice of cheese.
Puts to go in the character to copy what he did, basically.
Okay.
Doesn't know the currency value here.
Okay. So, you all are in the tavern now, and you'll definitely notice there's no one in here. I mean, it looks like it's fairly well kept. It's a little worn, but y'all do notice that none of you look like, regular townsfolk. Like, y'all look like definitely have the traveler's look, and you also notice there's a giant lizard man carrying a spittoon bucket out the front door. So yeah. And as he's walking by, y'all can all smell the smell.
Oh God! You know that smells worse than the inside of a cat of bleepus, and I know a thing or two about that. Get that out of here.
Lizard man, if you're really gonna drink that, could we at least do that outside, please?
I need to find some bar.
That's pretty horrible.
Human stench for a human tavern. Why are you surprised?
Okay.
You don't make stenches over there, Mr. Man? Sitting over there by yourself? What are you, an elf? You don't smell?
What I am is no concern of yours.
Yeah, you're about right. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to eating.
Houston.
Hmm?
Houston, I insulted you saying that that you're gonna drink the spittoon outside.
He ignores you.
Okay. So, I guess you're gonna move the spittoon out back, Houston.
Yeah.
Actually, to make it simple, so you don't have to walk outside, there's a window just right next to the door, right next to you. It looks like it just leads to the back part of the tavern, so you don't have to move your character all the way over to move it out and about.
Okay.
The lady doesn't really pay much minds. Okay, I guess you're gonna throw the spittoon spit out. She doesn't seem like she cares. So yeah. So now the smell is fading from the room. Especially after you picked it up and you started moving and sloshing it about, making the smell more predominant. It has now been faded. Houston, roll me a perception check. Yeah. You notice that there's a ring at the bottom of that spittoon that kind of got stuck. You notice whenever all the liquid is gone, there's a kind of like the leftover hardened tobacco at the base. It's stuck in grime. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little golden ring, or a little silver ring. Sure.
1 second. Let me read. Okay, I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Okay. Read the skill, please.
As an action, you can detect good and evil, until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover, and you can use this feature 5 times per long rest.
Okay. I'm assuming no one here is of infernal descent, or
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Whenever you cast your spell on the ring, you don't sense any. If you're trying to what are you trying to do? Are you trying to detect some kind of magic from it?
From my past experience, don't just pick shit up.
Yeah.
I'm seeing if there's any evil looming in it or anything.
Okay, you don't sense any evil, but if you're trying to determine if it's magical in property, you would roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Well then, if that's the case,
Because so you have used the good and evil. You don't sense any good or evil coming from this ring.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check now, or do I have to?
Sure. Yeah, you can do an Arcana check. You don't sense a damn thing from this ring.
All right. Well, I guess I'll pick it up.
Okay.
You guys get the +1 modifier and things when you roll dice. Is that because you've exported your character sheets over into D20?
No, you can type it in yourself. Like, you can add... someone can explain to him. I have no idea how to do that.
When you're doing your dice roll, you'll see where it says advanced roll. Like, roll 1 D20, and then have a plus, and then a blank space right there. Just click the up or down arrow to add the modifier that you see on your character sheet. And then you roll, and then it adds it to it automatically.
Oh, okay, I get you. Right.
Okay, so I pick up the ring.
Okay.
And fling off some of the grime out the window.
Okay. But as of right now, it's just a ring to you. That's all you know. Unless you want to put it on.
How big of a ring is this?
Just for being like not purpose, like it's a magic ring. It'll fit form to you. Like, I'm not gonna be a stickler about the about how rings would work in this game. Basically, assume it would fit any one of you.
Okay, he'll clean it off and then put it on.
Okay, so when you put it on, you feel like you can't. Okay, so basically, you almost anything that would smell bad is like the smell is deafened to you. So basically, how the ring's gonna work is you now have advantage on making Constitution saving throws, but while you wear this ring, you kind of have a foul odor upon you now. Not as bad as the spittoon itself, but you perpetually stink a little bit.
Lovely. All right. Okay, and then I guess I will go over to the bar.
Right next to the halfling. And as I said, you can rotate your character, so if you want to have it facing the bar, unless you just want to have your back face to Brittany.
I'm trying to actually click it, but it was hidden inside Brittany. There we go.
Now you're just all over her.
All right, I'm gonna ask the bartender for water and some food.
She grabs the food, water. Do you have a specific food you were asking for?
Just lamb and cheese.
So she grabs the plate. She brings it over to you, and as she puts it on the counter, she goes, "Oh, what is that horrible stench? Did you dip your hand in the spittoon while you were dumping it out?
Yeah, I found the ring.
And you picked it up?
Well, I cleaned it off.
Clearly not good enough. You need a bath. Oh, you lizard folk and your smell. Oh, she give me 1 silver and so I can get away from this smell.
He's gonna give her 1 silver for the food, and then he's gonna give her 10 gold for the embarrassment of asking and for dealing with his company.
She just looks at the 10 gold and she's just baffled. Like, she doesn't question it. Immediately she just opens up her little bra purse and there you go, in there. And then she just walks to as far as she can possibly get to in the back area, kind of where she has like a little store where she can sit. So yeah, y'all all, besides Jedi, y'all are all sitting around the counter. I guess y'all would be making conversation amongst yourselves. So if that's what y'all would like to do, to have an RP moment, y'all are more than welcome to.
I have a question for you, Houston. What kind of armor, like what kind of clothing are you wearing?
Plate.
Plate. Okay. Does it have any type of symbols? Because you said you're a paladin. Does it have any type of symbolage for your deity or anything like that?
On the chest piece and on the gauntlets, it's got a platinum sigil of the platinum dragon.
Oh, just so we can get this out of the way, I don't use the normal D&D pantheon. I have my own pantheon that I made These are all common, by the way, so everybody in the world would know these gods. There are 4 gods in my world, and they each. Give me 1 second to pull my notes out. There is the god of the sun, which you all know as Alre. So if y'all want to write this down somewhere, if y'all feel like y'all need to. There is the god of death, which is named Omna, which is spelled Omna. There is the god of the earth. Her name is Espern. And there's the god of... I'm sorry, I mixed it up. The earth god is a he, and then water god is Sharu, who's a she.
She's wet.
God damn it. Don't.
Ooh.
You bastard.
Heyo,
Hey,
It's
you can type it in chat bar.
my man.
So yes, if y'all ever need to refer to the pantheon, now those are the 4 primary gods. They're considered celestial, so they're a lower tier of gods, which would be Bahamut and Tiamat, which that's also common knowledge for everybody to know. Bahamut is the celestial god of the metallic dragons, and Tiamat is the god the dragon goddess of the colored dragons. So that's just common knowledge, and since you are a member of the Fae, since both Jedi and Rick or Johnny, y'all are both technically of the Fae realm. Y'all would know there are like Fae demigods as well. So.
Okay. Well, you know what they say, cleanliness is next to godliness, and you need a bath, buddy. That's pretty bad.
My apologies.
Not necessary. It's okay. It happens. I'm Rick. What's your name?
Donner Atim.
Donner. That's a pretty cool name.
It was
What,
actually a nickname.
Oh, really? What's your nickname? Like, what does it stand for?
It translates loosely to thunder breath.
Oh, that's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. What about you, Halfling? What's your story? I'm Rick.
I'm just wandering around, trying to find my way in the world, and I happened upon this town. Really weird, though. I heard that there was really good mead here, which was my initial draw to the place, but kind of sucked.
Yeah, I heard
Hey,
that too.
we try, all right.
I look directly into the barkeep's eyes, and I kind of smirk, and I say, yeah, it's a pretty massive disappointment. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, you want to go to the city and bring us back a new shipment? You be my guest.
I mean, you guys are trying to get us to go into the forest or whatever and bring back all your men. So, I mean, why not? Why not bring you back something else, right?
I'm not the one. Look, I just manage this bar, all right? I don't go out. I don't do anything. This is my livelihood. You want to go find the men, you can go talk to the mayor, all right? It's not my business. As long as I'm getting paid for serving people, I don't give a shit what happens.
Well, you know what? I gave you a full gold, and I feel like I'm entitled to sass you a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do.
It's my establishment. I can sass however I wish.
That's fine. I'll do the same thing.
Word of mouth is the best advertisement, and you're not going to get a good review.
Definitely not.
Donner's gonna compliment her on the food.
Does that mean that I overpaid?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you overpaid by a lot, Denver. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bar and ask for another round of mead from me.
Okay.
Real quick. Oh, sorry.
So so y'all notice that the elf got up and who was sitting solitary is now at the bar with y'all. Just to clarify that.
Oh.
Real quick though, after he compliments the cook on the food, he never really noticed the halfling sitting next to him because her height.
Yeah, 3 foot is nothing.
Once she he's like 6'2", so yeah. Once he heard her, he turned and looked and just had a mild bit of oh fuck, and he just quietly gets up and then goes over here and sits down,
Well,
getting away from.
You know what? Before you do that, roll a perception check real quick, just so you see if you can notice whether this is a halfling or if this is a gnome.
Oh, good point.
No. As far as you know, this is a point. This is an underpants gnome who's gonna get you.
Uh-oh.
Do what?
This is a South Park reference. The underpants gnomes. But no, this is a no. As far as you know, this could be a gnome, and you're just trying to get away from this person as fast as you can.
Yeah, he's just sitting over there nervously tapping on the table, looking off in the distance with a 1,000-yard stare.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
I think you scared him. Good job.
Wow.
I don't know what I did, man. Like,
Frightening.
You're more than welcome to ask, Brittany. Like, you don't have to. Like, you can just say, "Hey, you know what's going on." You're welcome to interject at any moment.
no, I'm gonna just chill and sit with the rest of the people.
Keep mead.
Not worth it, man. It's not worth it.
One copper.
Don't care.
Oop.
Mead is mead.
One copper.
There we go.
That's definitely not true, buddy. I mean, being an elf, I know a little bit about the Fae, and you know damn well that there's way better mead there.
Oh, I'm more than aware, and I prefer to drink spirits, but mead is by default the best there is here. Which, to be fair, is all you can expect from a place like this.
We're in the middle.
Yeah, I'll
of,
give you
hey,
that 100%.
look. To be fair, we're in the middle of nowhere with no means to get to the capital.
Do you hear
For
me
supply.
complaining about your mead, barkeep? I gave you a copper, you give me mead.
She gave you one.
There we go. I asked for a mead, barkeep, and you gave without complaining about the first. So just
I know she wasn't
quiet.
referring to you. She was referring to
Oh,
the hobgoblin.
Oh right.
Yeah, I'm giving her a hard time.
Hobgoblin is a green character, yeah.
No. He's the orange one with the crossbow,
All right, you're okay.
sitting right next to you, but not on the sitting to the right of you.
I'm the green one.
All right.
Okay. So yeah. I
So,
mean,
tell me, elf, what brings you all the way out here?
Sort of thing that you wouldn't understand.
I've seen some stuff, buddy.
Oh really? Really? How old are you,
I'm
Hobgoblin?
pretty intelligent. I might understand.
Well, I'm about 65 years old.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Just we all have our reasons to be here. I'm not asking your reasons. I don't expect you to ask me.
Oh well, I mean, I figure we're all here for the same reason, which is to find out why, they can't make good mead since the men are gone.
Johnny. Johnny and Jedi. Johnny, roll me a persuasion to see if you can get this guy to, be reasonable with you and talk. And then, Jedi, I need you to also roll as well.
Okay, a D20, yeah.
Yes.
Persuasion.
Yes. You're basically going persuasion versus persuasion to see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's talked you
I
into
got
it.
a 10 with my. Oh yeah, he's talked me into it. Yeah.
He's kind of like he's talking to you in a way that seems like, hey, look, I'm not trying to cross any bounds. This one, just making conversation.
We're from the same kind of place, right? I'm from the Fae. You're from the Fae. We got a common ground here. We have like a secret handshake or something we can do. That's fine.
You and I are nothing alike, Hobgoblin. But if you must know, I was in the city near. I was in this. What's the name of the big city?
Solaris.
I was in Solaris City. Things got out of hand. Can't stay in Solaris City. Came this way. Heard there might be work.
Just to clarify, y'all will be going back to Solaris a lot, just for future reference.
Yeah, no, that's fine by me. That's fine by my character.
What's your name? I feel like calling you Elf is a little bit rude.
I'm Raunul.
Oh wow. Yeah. Out of game. Can you spell that for me, please?
I chose a Pictish name, which is my local area. Raounul. Just say Raunul and you've got it. Renewal, you got it.
All right, Renewal.
No. Okay, here's an easy way for you, Johnny. He's gonna renew your subscription service.
Oh, he's gonna renew my subscription to Netflix for another month? All right.
What the hell is Netflix?
You want to Netflix and chill?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He knows what's going on.
I thought you lizard people were all asexual.
No.
That is myth.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen Overlord. There's definitely not sexual.
But yes, to answer the hobgoblin's question, I was in the city, couldn't stay in the city anymore, came out this way, or there might be some coin.
Understandable.
Brittany, is there
Well,
anything?
hobgoblin. On your trap, where have you come from, hobgoblin?
You can call me Rick. That's my name.
Okay, Rick. Where have you come from?
Well, I came from. I mean, I've been in the. Let's see. I have it written down somewhere.
Are you that forgetful?
Well, when you get up there like me, you kind of forget a little bit. I've been in the town of Moonbright for the last 40 years as their chief of guard, and they sent me out here to see if they could lend some assistance.
Alright.
Moonbright,
And one final
that's
question,
east, right?
hobgoblin. On your travels, have you seen any of my kind on your travels?
Dungeon
Johnny,
Master?
roll a history check.
Alrighty, I can do that.
By the way, John, did you tell him about what's in Moonbright? Or you must have talked about it. Y'all must have talked about it over at Sam's sessions.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, well, actually, to your knowledge, this is okay, y'all. I'm gonna tell this to the group, but this is supposed to be his knowledge only, since I can't, tell him exactly by himself without not letting y'all hear it. Moonbright actually is run by it is a monster town, so it's run by goblins.
That's funny. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Let's see. It says that I have okay, I'm going to roll that now. Ooh, natty 20, baby.
Oh yeah, you've definitely noticed some elves in your travel. In fact, actually, they're in Moonbright. There is a connection to the Underdark. So not only have you seen elves, you've seen drow occasionally from time to time.
I relay that information, but I do it the way that I talk and not the way.
Jedi, the drow are actually dark elves, just so you know.
Okay, so you're gonna tell me, hobgoblin?
He did.
Yeah, I've seen some, Moonbright, where I've been captain of the guard. They actually have a connection to the Underdark, so we have some drow. I'm in pretty good with them. We hang out a lot. I've even, enlisted some of them into the.
How far is Moonbright from here?
I will pull up the world map for a second.
Other side, like, of the continent.
Oh yeah, fine. That's all good then.
Moonbright. I'm sorry, no. Actually, I made the mistake of the moon. That's the wrong town. It is Red Hawk. So if you want, Red Hawk.
Yeah.
So if you want to, you can change it if you want to.
Moonbright is an elf, though.
Yeah, Moonbright is an elven village. I forgot about that.
That works for me. Moonbright is full of elves. That's that's their primary citizen. Kind of like how humans are here.
Thank you for your information, hobgoblin.
As being a wood elf,
Yeah.
I guess as being a wood elf, you would be actually your area. That way, I built the world would kind of be around the forest of. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one to pronounce. Fahelinora. Let's call it that.
Valinor.
And where did the drow come from?
The drow are primarily in the Underdark. That means they're in a subterranean, the Hollow Earth theory.
Yes.
There's another world under the main world, and the drow primarily live in the Underdark. Some go to the surface every now and then, but as you look, and there are multiple ways to get to the Underdark, by the way. There's not just one way down. They're all scattered all over the world. But the one he had mentioned earlier in Red Hawk, because as being a hobgoblin, he would know of a town, I guess, that was primarily ran by goblins.
And where did the pompous elves come from? Like a high elf pompous.
The
I
high.
don't know. Where do you come from? Because it sounds like you're one of those.
I'm a wood elf. I come from Hellenora. Fielenora. That place.
All right.
I spent the last 200 years of my life there.
Oh, 200 years old. Ooh, look at you.
I'm
I
much
bet
older
you've
than
gone on a lot of it.
Okay.
I'm 350 on my character sheet.
Oh, Jesus Lord. All right.
I'll move the back to the tavern once y'all. If y'all, like I said, if y'all have any questions about the map, I can just pull it up real quick for you.
Yeah, I've got a separate tab open of your world map.
Okay.
I'm good.
Donner's going to do a double take at the bar during all the commotion, and he's going to try to get another gander at the gnome-like thing sitting at the table or sitting at the bar just to see if he can get a better read on what it actually fucking is.
Okay. If you want to move closer, since you're actually like you're looking heavily, just because I don't want to have to keep you from the party too much. Since you're like getting really kind of close for an extra look, you can roll with advantage.
Okay. What would the advantage be?
Roll a perception check. Roll 2 d20s to take the higher of the number. Okay, yeah. You can. We'll take the 16. So yeah, you can clearly see this is actually bigger than a gnome. This person is like would tower over a gnome.
Okay. I'm gonna return to the bar and he's gonna pat her on the back and apologize for
Mistaking her.
running off. Yeah.
My character is very startled and jumps up.
Oh yeah, you got shocked.
So, pat on the back was probably not the best thing. I appreciate the gesture. I have no idea what the fuck happened. I just jump out of my chair and I hop over and I'm like, oh my god, what just happened? Holy shit! And then that's that.
Hair standing on end. Okay, and he's gonna speak to Rick and Ronul, and I guess I would do a persuasion check with them to since he's been hearing them.
Well, you would only have to roll a persuasion check is if they were unwilling to give you information. So you can try talking to them first, and then if they try to withhold information, you can try and persuade them to, or intimidate to try and get the information out of them.
John's
Okay.
the green character, by the way. What race is the green character? John's character. The one that isn't the hobgoblin.
That would be me.
Yeah.
I am a vendor. It's like
Bender?
Bender means
Is that
something very
one of
good
those
over here.
Magic
What is
the
a
Gathering
bender?
races, John?
I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's
Is it a Vidalcan?
no, it's
All right. Well, I'll do.
Verdan.
What kind of race is that? Is it a dwarf?
Verdan. No,
What kind of race?
it is. It's a bird. They're a little green man. The bird.
little green
A little green
Owe
man.
their existence to chaos. Yeah,
Alright, okay. Like a smaller goblin.
they're unfamiliar to this world.
Okay, right.
Ah, okay.
I
Is
just
it
have a goblin in my mind. Okay. Right, carry on.
Think Dende
Think
from
what?
Think of Namekian.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
You
Dragon
don't-
Ball Z. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do
Piccolo, but smaller.
Okay. Alrighty, okay.
I'm gonna do an intimidation check on Rick and Renewal. He's been hearing them berate the bar and the quality of the food, and Yeah, intimidation check telling them that they're being rude. She's obviously understaffed, and if they have an issue with it, then maybe we should go out and give them some sort of aid.